Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here in Pet Simulator 99 with some pretty big news, and this is actually crazy news because a little bit of context. The morning of the day I'm recording this, I was actually going to release a video basically talking about how I think Gargantuan pets will be coming because of a lot of hints that we've thought big games have been doing, but I didn't post it because I felt like there wasn't enough information. However, now it has just been confirmed that Gargantuan pets will be coming to Pet Simulator 99 in this next update, and actually the Christmas update. So I had originally talked about in a video that did not get uploaded how I was thinking they were going to be coming. If they would come, it would make sense for it to come during Christmas event, because if you do not know, Titanics were actually released in the Pet Simulator X Christmas event, so it would be a little in order if they did Gargantuan pets for the Pet Simulator 99 Christmas event. But anyways, so there's basically been a lot of talk about Gargantuan pets with, I don't even remember, honestly. There's been a ton of stuff what the first thing was. So I'll just go to one of the first things that made people get a little, like, skeptical that Gargantuan pets are coming. And it was a post by Adam, responding to this person right here, asking if a Christmas event is coming. And Adam said, yes, the biggest ever. Now, obviously, a lot of us just thought, a lot of people thought it was Gargantuan in the comment sections. As you can see, like Gargantuan, humongous pets, but that could also mean biggest. Well, then, Big Games, if you don't know who Big Games is, you're probably missing a lot. Little teaser of the Gargantuan-sized Pet Simulator 99 update this Saturday. So that, Gargantuan is in the name. A couple other reasons people thought Gargantuan was coming was because of this post right here too. It said 16k Gargantuan cat would be at 20k. There was also some other stuff, but a lot of people actually aren't very happy with this because most people, as you probably know, do not have a Titanic yet. Titanics, even though they have become a lot more common in the recent weeks, they're still very hard to get. That was actually another reason why people thought Gargantuan pets were coming, was because they were releasing Titanics like they were huge pets. Like, it was insane how many Titanics they were releasing, and in, like, big quantities too. Like, these crafted Titanics that they've been doing in these previous two events, these Titanics have been very easy to get. If they didn't put a limit on how many could be crafted, by the end of an event, there would have been, like, I could have easily seen over, like, 10,000 Titanics crafted. So that really just shows that they're really making it a lot easier. They did set the limit to 2,000, but 2,000 for a Titanic is still a lot, don't get me wrong. So a lot of people thought that the fact that they're making that easier, and they made, like, the Forever Pack Titanic easier too. Like, this one also became pretty easy. They were just making Titanics really easy, and now we see why, because obviously, Gargantuan pets are coming, which is basically, if you don't know really what Gargantuan is, that just means it's a bigger version of a Titanic. So how they're going to do that, I do not really know. I don't understand how, like, in-game it could be possible for a huge pet, or like a pet that's bigger than a Titanic, because Titanic's already pretty big. Like, this Titanic Yeti is like the size of this tree, or this, like, hologram, basically the size of a tree. So I'm very interested to see how big the Gargantuan pets are going to look. I'm not gonna lie, I had a feeling Gargantuan pets were coming soon, but they just completely confirmed it right there, which is nice. They also confirmed in this picture, I guess, the little advent calendar. So 25 days of gifts. So every day, I guess, there'll be a new gift. So, or like a new quest where you can get stuff from that. I wonder what they'll be doing, but they've really hyped up this. Petco is also receiving a Christmas update if you care about that. But this is a Pet Simulator 99 video, so it would make sense also just because there is over, I think there's like, so it says there's 90 Titanics. I'm pretty sure there's more than that, but even if there's not, still 90 Titanics is quite a bit. Now I don't want them to release Gargantuan pets, even though obviously it's too late, so it doesn't really matter. That's why I'm talking about it, because honestly, it's just going to be the same thing as Titanics all over again. The reason they're releasing Gargantuan pets, Gargantuan pets are obviously going to be a very, very rare thing. Something that is almost super impossible to obtain. Only the richest of the rich will have Gargantuan pets. But here's the problem. That's the exact same thing that happened with Titanic pets. When Titanics came out, they were supposed to be this insanely rare thing that, like, nobody has. And you know, big games being big games, they started releasing like 2 a week in for $250. So it really does show that that they kind of just keep moving up. Once a lot of pet variant exists, they just, you know, make it bigger. So we'll have to see. Now, something interesting though is that if you do not know, if you don't know who Spiffy is basically the merch person who does all the merch, like announces when Titanics drop in merch for $250, or I guess $150 recently. But if you do not know, Spiffy actually said around 2 months ago in the Big Games Discord server, I can go ahead and pull that up, but Spiffy basically said that they would not be selling Gargantuan pets, or like Gargantuan pets would not be coming. So does that mean that Gargantuan pets will never be in the merch? Probably not. This is big games. They'll probably be in the merch at some point. But we can at least see that they're not going to be in the merch for a little bit. Now, a thing I am worried about. So, I don't know how true this was. I swear I saw Dev say it somewhere. However, I can't find it, but everyone's saying it. So if it is, there's a slight chance that after the Titanics that are releasing in 10 days, there will not be any more Titanics sold on the Big Games website. So if you don't know, Big Games has a website. They release new Titanics all the time. There's always a whole bunch of Titanics, and these are the 2 that are coming soon. And apparently they're going to be the last ones. So I don't know how true that is, though. They didn't say they were the last ones, but I could have sworn somewhere they said that they were going to stop selling Titanic soon. I can't find that, though. So you don't have to believe me on that part. But what we do know is that this is going to be a gargantuan-sized update. And like I said, makes sense. They released Titanics in Christmas. So I'm just hoping that this is a good, or at least like a good event. I mean, I hope they implement this easily. Now, I also don't want them just because I don't want to have to grind for Gargantuan pets. I mean, I just now got my first ever full row of Titanics, which is something I know a lot of people don't have. And honestly, I want to stick to Titanics being the best thing. I liked knowing that I had some of the best, like, variant of pets in the game. But now they're releasing Gargantuan pets, especially this first one. This first Gargantuan pet is going to be worth, like, multiple Titanics. At least that's my guess. So we'll have to see. I mean, I really don't know how this is going to go, because, I mean, they're also making huges insanely easy. Like, look at this. I made a community post about this, but the huge red wolf is worth 15 million gems. If you don't know how crazy that is, the last time huges were this cheap was at, like, nearly the start of the game, like a month after the game came out. You could buy huges for, like, 15 million gems. So for a huge pet, in a year after the game has been released, it's been more than a year now. A year after the game has been released, for a huge to be worth 15 million is insane. Because there's tons of gems out there, so it is really crazy that, I mean, it's because look at this exists. There's 1.26 million huge red wolves. That's the most existing huge pet in the game. And prior to that was the huge scarecrow, which was in the last week update, the huge scarecrow dog. So I do think, I mean, that one's only worth 17 million. So they're making huges a lot cheaper too, which is good, actually. That's really a good thing for probably most of the people watching this, because I know most of you definitely don't have a full team of huges. Some people may not even have a huge, which should be a lot easier now. If you play the game for even a couple hours, you should be able to get to 17 million. But yeah, you don't need game passes or anything now to get huges fairly. I mean, I don't want to say easily, and I don't want to say quickly, because trust me, I know free-to-play players struggle a lot more than pay-to-win, but there is multiple different ways to get diamond. There's a ton of ways to get diamonds in this game. If you're good at trading, that is the best way. Obviously, there's tons of other ways. I'm not going to go into all of that, because, you know, most people also probably don't care too much about that. But yeah, huges are becoming really easy. Titanics we're probably going to see Titanics become a lot easier now too, because they're going to focus on making Gargantuan pets the new quote-unquote rare thing. So we will probably see a lot more of this craftable Titanic thing. They've done it 2 weeks in a row. We're probably going to see maybe another one in the Christmas event, or maybe not, just because of the whole Gargantuan thing. So we'll just have to see. But what we do know is that Gargantuan is coming to the game, which is pretty interesting. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited about Gargantuan pets coming? Are you not? There's definitely going to be some mixed replies in the comments. Personally, I haven't seen too many people that are happy about Gargantuan pets coming, but maybe I'm just not looking in the right places. I don't know. But that's going to be all for this video. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day, everybody. Goodbye.